All right, so in this first video, what we have is our first invention, which is the magnetic crystal singing bowl. This is a D sharp in the third octave. What I have on here is the small plate. The small plate has a little circle cut out for it. What that does is enables it to be turned into a double bowl. For some people, you may find that this plate is perfect to hold because it is smaller. So if you have smaller hands, it works great. If you have bigger hands, the other plate will work potentially better. But the bigger plate itself is better for picking up and putting down directly onto participants. This one is better for turning into a double bowl. So let me show you the other plate real quickly. All right, so this plate right here is the 6-inch plate. The other one, as I said, is 4.5 inches. And what you do when you're trying to change the plates is you pull off to one side like this and then pull. So it's at an angle. You're always putting these on and taking them off at an angle. That's very important. You're also using as much pressure against the magnet as possible so that you can slowly and easily put them on and take them off. So then when you're putting the other plate on, you go at an angle and place it on like this, and then you position it into the center if it looks like it's wonky, and there you go. So I've got the bigger plate on. So what I use this for is it's much easier to pick up and put down directly onto someone. And if I was to play it, I'd have to play it and then wait for the sound to stop before I pick it up again. And you could pick it up from down here. It's just a little bit awkward too. What's better is when you turn this bowl into a chalice, where I'll show you that in another video. So for now, you'll wait for this bowl to stop reverberating before you take it off of the participant and ideally put onto another participant. So when I'm walking through the room, what I do is I pick the bowl up, I play it for a sec. So as you saw, I picked it up, played it for a sec, and then put down onto, well, this would be a person's heart again. And I go from participant to participant. There are multiple different ways that you can do that. You can use multiple bowls, so you can be hitting 3 different bowls at one time so that you're not taking forever to get through the whole place. But this is the simple way of looking at the big plate being useful specifically for placing onto people. So the other plate, as you see, because it's got this section to be turned into a double, is going to be a little bit better. You can use this as a double as well. However, what you're going to need is a modified handle, which has bigger magnets on it, which you can acquire from me or inquire as well. All right, so the other thing that you may have seen me do is the way that I move this, okay? For myself, when I'm moving this around, especially because my hands aren't jumbo size or anything, I prefer this smaller plate. So once again, I'm going to switch this back. I'm going to pull this off at an angle, pull it up, and get the second one on, and go at an angle again. Put that on, position it into the middle, and now I can play this, got a better grip, and I can go like this. So there are a few different flowing movements that you can do, well, that I've explored with. Not really super important. You can make that your own as far as going like, I want to play it closer and then further away. Or if you heard me do something and you saw it, you could go, I just want to do that. That sounded good. Maybe what you want to do is go much slower and make it a little bit more ambient that way, as opposed to strong contrasts. It's your sound bath, and you can play in the way that you want to do it. That is the way that this bowl is used. And truly, as you can see, if I was using a frosted crystal bowl, you're definitely not able to move it around like this. You're definitely not able to get the same sustain, even if you had it in your hand. It would be a little bit awkward. You could move it close to people. It would slowly lose resonance, like very quickly. So these clear quartz bowls are perfect, and then them being on a magnet makes them all handheld, which is just, to me, the best thing, because it makes it more versatile, but also you can create these nuanced tones when you move the bowl around. All right, I'm going to show you how to make a chalice bowl in the next video.